let's begin. Let's take a moment to gently find that nice comfortable seat. Close your eyes and just take a moment to arrive and relax this afternoon. So we'll place our hands upon our thighs, palms facing down, and with your eyes closed, we'll just settle in for a few moments. So we're going to take, with our eyes closed today, we're just going to take in that lovely energy of the summer sun that we're having maybe at the moment, bringing in some of that lovely warmth, that vibrant energy, and creating that lovely sense of life within us. So just as the sun above, we have the same energy inside of all of us, and it's all about shining brightly this week. So let's set an intention to connect with this summer light, connecting with the warmth, the creativity, and the strength that we all carry within us. May this practice today remind us of the brightness that we each have, and that we can all bring a little bit more light and brightness to ourselves and to the world around us. So let's begin with some gratitude, feeling the sun both in the sky this week and in our hearts. So just closing your eyes and just giving thanks that we have some lovely brightness in our lives at the moment. And with your eyes closed now, we're going to continue with just a little short meditation. So imagine for a moment feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin, as if it's glowing inside of you. Now imagine that warmth filling your heart and expanding to every part of your body. This is your inner sun, your source of strength and creativity. With each breath, feel that light grow brighter and stronger. You are radiant, you are creative, you are whole. Breathe in to that beautiful light and let it guide you throughout this week. Simply breathing in that lovely glow of light, becoming radiant, becoming creative, and breathing out, releasing any tension, any stress that may be within the body. Continue to see that beautiful radiant light glowing from the inside, lighting up your heart and your entire body. Let's take 3 more breaths here, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. We'll do 1 more. So when you're ready now, we're going to come to stand for our yoga practice this afternoon. So we find your way to standing. So we're going to ground down. I have my shorts on today because it's so warm here. So we're going to ground down through both feet, making sure that the second toe is pointing forward. So grounding down, draw your belly button back towards your spine, roll your shoulders back and down, gentle tuck in your chin. On the inhale, we're going to take both hands up towards the sky, but I want you to keep reaching the left elbow Up, 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 as high as you can. And you're taking that right hand down alongside the body. We're going to do a little lateral bend all the ways to the right. You might be going the opposite way to me on the screen. But again, you're continuing to lift that left elbow up towards the sky. And you're going to just stretch as much as you can all the ways to the right. Inhale, come back up again. We're going to stay going this way. Exhaling, lateral bend all the ways to the right. So breathing in, breathing out. Take it nice and slow. Breathing in, reaching up at that elbow, breathing out. I know the hand is pointed towards the sky, but imagine the elbow has been pulled up. Breathing out. Let's do a few more. Breathe in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Let's do one more. Come back to center, bring both hands up. So this is a really good stretch for the body today. Both hands go up. Again, now you're keeping that right hand reaching up. You're taking that left hand down at the side of the body. You're imagining that the right elbow is being pulled up, so you're really reaching for the sky. Take a nice big inhale here, and exhaling, you're doing that lovely lateral bend all the ways to the left. You can leave that left hand slide down the body. Breathing in, reaching up again with the elbow, breathing out as much as you can. You're going to that side. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathe in, breathing out, breathing in. Let's do two more. Stretch all the ways to the side. One more. Let's go for it. And come back to center. We're going to link our fingers, place them behind our head. Allow your head to rest back into your little hammock. You're going to take your inhale here. And we're going to do the same again. We're going to tilt all the ways to the right, opening up the chest and the heart towards the ceiling, looking up. Inhale, come back to center. We're going to stay to the right. And exhaling, tipping over all the ways to the right, drawing the right elbow down, left elbow towards the sky, looking up. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathe in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. We're going to do one more. Breathe in, breathing out. Now hold here, tilt the chest towards the sky, and you're here for 3 breaths. No pressure on the neck. Very good. Come all the ways back up. We're going to go to the other side. You'll even feel a difference already between both sides. So you're going to take your inhale here, shoulder blades together, and now we're going to tilt all the ways to the left, opening the chest towards the sky, looking up. Breathe into center, breathing out, breathing into center, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. One more. Breathe in, breathing out. You're going to hold here now for 3 breaths. One more. And come all the ways up. You can release the hands. We're going to step the feet out wider than hip distance apart, hands onto the hips, toes are pointing out. You're going to take a nice big inhale, just remember where those hip bones are because we're folding from the hip crease. You can put your hands onto your hips if you feel more comfortable. We're going to keep our legs really, really straight for this one. So we're not locking the legs, but we're not having any bend on the knees either. So really, really, really straight, giving a nice stretch to our hamstrings. So take a nice big inhale here And on the exhale, you're simply just coming into your table. So again, keeping the back nice and straight. Inhaling, exhaling, folding into that table. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Let's do a few more. Nice big breath in, squeeze the buttocks when you come up, back into the table. Breathing in, breathing out, keeping the shoulders back, keeping the shoulder blades really squeezing together when you're coming down. Let's do two more. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Now we're staying down this time. Now release your hands and let them float down towards the ground. Keep the legs nice and straight. And then see if you can just gently bend your elbows. Gently bending your elbows. And now bring the whole of the palm of the hand down onto the ground. And we're going to be here for 5 breaths. Relax the head. The tailbone is moving towards the sky. Breathing into it, 3 more breaths. Now gently peel yourself all the way back up to standing. We're going to link our hands again, turn the palms towards the sky. So now we're pointing the toes out a little bit more. Take a big inhale here as you stretch up towards the ceiling, and then we're going to turn over that right foot. So we're breathing in here, and now keeping the legs nice and straight again. You're going to fold down over that right foot. You're going to skim, or maybe you'll touch the floor as you come along the bottom, and then you're lifting up on the left side all the ways to the ceiling. So we're going in this nice round circular direction, skimming the hands along the floor, rising up on the left, going along the sky, turning over that right leg to fold down again. So just a nice circular movement, reaching up, twisting the spine, folding over the right leg, moving along the floor, coming all the ways up. Let's do 2 more of these. Lovely circular movement. For the spine, we're still getting that real good stretch in. We're lengthening the hamstrings again, so you should feel that lovely stretch. And we come back up towards the sky. We're going to go in the opposite direction now. You're going to turn over your left leg. You're going to drop down. We're going to skim along the top of the floor and rise up now on the right side, stretching up. So the breath in comes in the lift. So you're inhaling as you come up and exhaling as you come down. So we're going to do 2 more, breathing in and breathing out. 1 more, up we come, stretch up towards the ceiling and release the hands back down. We're going to turn our left foot in now, 15 degrees, and the right foot out 90 degrees. So now our hips are towards, you can even step out a little bit with the left leg if you just feel that you need that little bit more stability. So right leg is forward, straight leg, left leg, just about maybe 2 to 3 feet. I'm about 3 feet apart. I feel like I'm not exactly on train tracks. This foot is going at 15 degrees. This is at 90, but I'm bringing my hips forward towards the top of the mat. So I'm reaching out here now with the hands. This is my inhale, and on the exhale, I'm just gently tilting down, touching each side of the foot. Inhale back up, exhaling, coming down, touching each side of the foot. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's do 2 more. Now stay down. We're down here now for 3 breaths. Well done. All the ways back up. We're going to turn to the opposite side. So now this right foot is at a 15-degree angle, left foot 90. Now once again, you're turning those hips. They're right at the top of the mat. This is where the energy is going, but you have that lovely that lovely leg here. It's very supportive. The back leg, once again, both legs nice and straight as you can. You have your inhale here as you're reaching out, and then on your exhale, you're tilting forward and you're just tapping both sides of that foot. So you're breathing in, breathing out. Take a nice big breath in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Let's do 2 more. One more. We're going to stay down for this one now. Down we come all the way. Breathing in and breathing out. And gently come all the ways back up. Hands back onto the hips. We'll do some nice little circular movements with the hips. So again here, you're pushing the hips forward to the right, to the back and to the left. So we're doing this nice circular movement. Again, it's like the tailbone. You're just moving it around, stirring the pot. And then we'll go in the opposite direction, pushing them out to the left, behind. You can make the movement, the circles, as big or as small as you want. Let's do 1 more. And come back to center. Well done. So we're just going to go down and do some plank to downward dog, and then we're going to walk the downward dogs as well. So we're coming down onto our knees to begin. I'll move my little bowl out of the way here. Just make sure I'm in the screen. So from here, you're coming into your plank, and then when you have brought the core, so you're really drawing the belly button back towards the spine, and we're going to be here for 3 breaths in plank. So you're driving through the heels of the feet. I know you can't see my feet here, but driving through the heels of the feet. 1 more breath, and then take a nice big inhale and bring the seat, I'll just move in, bring the seat all the ways up towards the sky. Heels come down, you're dropping the top of the head towards the ground. So here, you're just going to pedal the feet for a moment, and then you're rolling back into your plank. Inhale, back into your downward dog. Exhaling to your plank. Downward dog. And plank. 2 more. Downward dog. And plank. Last one. Downward dog. Now that we're in downward dog, you're going to keep your legs as straight as you can, and you're just going to walk them towards your hands. And when you've come up as far as you can go today, you're simply going to take hold of the back of your ankles, roll your shoulders back and down. You're going to drop your head and bring your belly towards your thighs. And you're here for 5 breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. And gently now peel yourself all the way up to standing. So come now, get that nice comfortable seat. Make yourself comfortable for your lovely meditation this evening. So coming into a nice comfy seat. I was hoping to get my iPad working this evening, but for some reason it's not having a good day, so we have the computer. So I'd like you now to find that comfortable place you can lie down, or you can sit this evening for our meditation. So now, once you are comfortable, we're going to take a moment once again to feel the warmth and the light that you have just created for yourself. So you've generated lovely energy by doing those lovely poses this afternoon or today for yourself. So with your eyes closed now, imagine that energy that you've just created as a spark of light that's glowing, that's alive, and that's full of potential. So take a moment now to just visualize a beautiful spark of energy that's glowing, alive, and full of potential. Now with every breath that you take, that spark grows even brighter. And you are reminded that you carry this energy with you inside always. As you visualize the spark of energy, know that you are radiant, that you are creative, and that you are powerful. You are the sun in your life. You can say silently now to yourself the following affirmations. I am a spark of the divine. I am open to creating and receiving abundance. I shine with ease, joy, and love. I am a spark of the divine. I am open to creating and receiving abundance. I shine with ease, joy, and love. Taking a breath, feel that spark inside of you, ready to light up the world this week. And before we finish this evening, just take a moment to reflect and maybe just bring to mind a word of gratitude for your class today. So thank you for joining me today, and as you go forward this week, remember that lovely light is always with you. We'll bring our hands to prayer at the heart center, bring our thumbs to our third eye. May we have peace in our thoughts this week. To our mouth, may we have peace in our words this week. And to our hearts, may we shine brightly with peace and love in our hearts this week. Let us now